the 2 previous years. And then they came back, and they were like, we ain't losing this year. And I just understand that mindset. Like when you done went through some heartbreaks and now you like, shit, that shit ain't happening on this watch. So I got Katy as my #1 team of all time in Texas history for the years we talking about.
I told you, Todd was gonna be able to go a little deeper.
Hey, Will, you gotta unmute yourself, man.
No, I said, well, shit, then Snoop need to back out. Because Todd, okay, let me tell y'all something. Moving forward, these next few questions. All right, we got to go over a couple of things. I need 5. Todd.
Okay, you got 5 on the rest of them.
All right. Snoop, we need names. We need some names, some. Say, look, Lil Pookie, Lil Nut, Red, Tyrone. Everybody got them on their team.
I'm saying, what you talking about? You need names on my team?
Well, when you talk about a team, you talk about the South Lake team. I want to know who you're talking about. Who's the quarterback? Who you know what I mean? Like when you say they was like what was they record? Stuff like that.
Wait a minute, you gotta say everything you just said because you froze up.
What? Okay, so I need names. I need names of who the quarterback was. I need a moment when, like you say, they was backed up. Like, I need you to tell me why they was backed up, because we debate whether or not your top 5 and Todd's top 5, who has the best top 5, and the beauty of it is really just it's really just who has who can convince people, whether they agree or not. When's the argument? The debate.
Okay. I'm saying what I'm saying. You told me the best teams. I explained to you why I felt like I felt about those teams.
And I want you to hold that thought. So we're gonna go into the chat. We're gonna find out who won this round. It's round 1. Was it Snoop? Get an S for Snoop and a T for Todd. And Pat gonna count them up. But
we should have did too, Will. We should have had a basketball team and football team, like both of them mixed in.
Well, if we went to basketball, Snoop would drag you. And I know you very historian, Todd, but that's right up Snoop lane. He loves
it. It's still debatable.
Hey,
it's debatable.
It is, and you know what he's gonna say? Every team that had a Johnson coach and it'll plan on it.
I mean, that may be true, but I'm gonna come back with something. I'm gonna throw something else out there.
So we'll look into that as the lightning round.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. So all right, who we got? Pat?
That's always when I got enough. Just to count it for me. I won. Give me my money.
Spoken. Okay. All right. Cool.
Hey, Todd broke it down. Todd broke a lot down, but I love my list, man.
No, your list is a solid list. Like, those are good teams. I personally think from 2005 to now, I like DeSoto. This past year's DeSoto team. I thought they was just so explosive that it wasn't a whole lot you was gonna be able to do with them to stop them.
I like it better because of the chemistry more so than all the big play. I think they had a bond with each other.
And they all played together since they were kids.
Yeah. Right, let me ask you something, Will. Let me ask you something. Okay. If I was to ask you, and this is not a tie question, it's just you. If I was to ask you at the beginning of a year, let's just go back 7 years. If I was to ask you, who was tied number 1? Tied number 1 was Katy.
Okay.
If 7 years ago I was to ask you who had a better chance to win a state championship at the start of the year, Katy or South Oak Cliff, who would you have said?
Do you want my honest answer?
No, I'm just saying 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years. If we was to go in and say at the start of the year, think about those number 1s, like that. Think about the number 1s, all those teams Duncanville, Katy, a lot of these teams start out number one. If we was to go in and say that 2021 team, like, you wouldn't have said Sock was going to win a state championship at the start of the year. So I'm saying, like, degree of difficulty got to mean something.
Right. I would agree that there's a degree of difficulty, but I think that if you ask Todd, if I think Sock could have won a state championship at the beginning of the year, I said that way before 7 years ago.
Well, Todd's supposed to. I mean, Todd's supposed to say that. You know
No. Todd didn't say that. I said that.
But I'm saying, and Todd will tell you, we talked about this a long time ago before he won. I'm saying, like Todd and them were doing the right. Like, it takes some luck.
But that's what I think. It's the same thing. Is like, I felt like at the beginning of the year, yes, Sock has a chance to win the state championship. I've always felt that way, even when it wasn't popular to say that about inner city schools. So I saw what they was doing. I saw
that's what I'm saying. But you're a football coach. That's what I'm saying. You see that.
Yeah.
That's why, and that's what I'm talking about. That's why they're at the top of my list, because of maybe some of the stuff you saw building. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they would have beat that DeSoto team.
Well, but see, you didn't say it like that. You didn't say
well, I mean, it's your top, right? So, like if I'm talking my top five, if my number one is DeSoto, my number one is DeSoto, regardless of if it's my number one is Sock. I'm saying they could beat everybody on this list. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have no significance and anything.
No, I didn't know the list was like that. I didn't know it was like that.
That Will didn't give explicit directions, man.
How am I not supposed to give y'all explicit directions? Y'all didn't even follow the directions you given.
Yeah, we did, man.
No, you did not. You rolled up in here with 7. You rolled up in here with 10.
Hey, man, we had to have a meeting with the producer last night, man. We had to have a meeting with the producer at 11 o'clock at night last night, man.
Okay, you know what? If I gave y'all bad information, I know I can count.
You said, who is your top? You said, here are the topics. Who is your top? Who is your top?
It's your top. It's yours.
Your top 5. That's it. And I gave you
that's your top 5. That's what I'm saying. That's why we debating it. That's why I'm saying I don't think your number one should be number one. I think
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? DeSoto should be number one, and I don't think Katy should be number one. I think it's that DeSoto last year team, for everything Todd said and the fact that they were explosive.
Hold on, but I'm saying, okay, Will. So now you keep saying that. So you would have picked them. So there's no team in that time span you said you felt could have beat them. Yes. I don't think I don't think anybody could have beat them in that time span from 2005 to now.
Well, but see, that's the thing. We're gonna
I agree.
Everything is gonna be opinion based, because the team I picked from Sock, they didn't lose to DeSoto.
Well, you didn't even defend your team. You just gave a list and you lost. So I'm saying right now,
I was trying to go through. I was trying to hurry up and go through my list. I didn't want to take up all the time going over my list. I just wanted to tell you.
You got time, Snoop. I'll tell you. Listen.
But then my thing though, Will. Okay, so now when you throwing these side producer little jabs out there, I'm saying so over this 15-year span, what would make you say DeSoto was the number one team over the 15 years? Because it just can't be based on explosion, because they wasn't the most explosive team.
No, they don't. They was the only team that put up Chevy in the state championship game, though, and they beat 2 state championships that year. They beat you, and they beat
Hold on, right quick though, Will. But that's why I printed out my paper. See, I knew you were finna call. That's why I got some documentation.
Well, you pull your documents up.
I'm trying to go to one of my teams that I was talking about. And Will. I mean, I think they top 5. I can't say number 1 all time. Nah. I can't.
I'm saying, Will, you got them.
Listen, we fine. Listen, we're gonna go on to this next question because it's about y'all tonight, gentlemen.
But we throwing you in here too though, because you throwing a little.
You can't throw me in this. I'm saying I said why I said what I said. I said they beat a damn good Duncanville team, another state champion.
Yeah,
they beat SOC.
Beat the hell out of
them. Hold on, who's a team that has played for another state champion, and they put Semi up in the state championship game. That is impressive, brother. And they went undefeated.
I mean, that's why I had them number 5.
That's why they should be number 1.
Nah, but because I don't think so. I mean, me honestly, because I'm gonna go back to you like when you start going over some of these teams that you're talking about. You talking about a team that nah, Will. I mean, I think it's recent to you.
I got you, Ty. So I'm gonna ask you this, Ty. Would you think the strength of schedule matters? And saying that this team is the greatest, one of the greatest, top 5 greatest teams?
I think you throw it out there a little bit, but at the same time, I think you keep mentioning like when you go strength of schedule, if you're gonna be truthful about strength of schedule, if when you say the only team you keep naming really is Duncanville, is gonna add a strength of schedule on their schedule.
I added you.
No, because we wouldn't be strength of schedule if you're going all time.
But here's why.
It don't matter about you winning. It don't matter about you winning state.
You're still a team that went to the state championship.
It don't matter.
So it don't matter.
No, it's a different weight level. It's a different weight level.
Okay, it is, Todd. But let's be honest. You had to have teams that if you wasn't playing a North Shore or a Duncanville or a DeSoto, you had just as good a chance to win a state championship that level 2.
I know, but I'm saying so. Okay, so if you take Allen team, so you discredited when they beat DeSoto.
But DeSoto, but here's I'm not.
We're not going to say that shit with Dez White.
Well,
Dez White and them team was more explosive than the team you just saw last year.
That team right there did not beat Duncanville, a state champion. They didn't beat another team that went to state, and they didn't.
Like the only team they lost to was they only lost to Kyler Murray.
Well, this team didn't lose, so
but I don't
in the conversation.
Hey, Will, did that 2016 team with the kid that went to TCU, did they lose? Did they lose to anybody?
No,
I don't know, but this team would have beat that team.
No, but this is what I'm saying, Will. Like when you talking about all time, now group up. This team playing against Kyler Murray. Like, you can't necessarily say that they would win just because they were the best team and beat Duncanville this year.
You only got one Allen team in your top list.
I only ranked one team. Once your team was ranked, I didn't rank no second and third from your team. Allen won 3 in a row.
So
Travis won 5 in a row.
That's the best. That was the best team out of that 3 in a row?
Yes.
DeSoto to beat them.
Man, come on, Will. Like I'm saying, you can't just say like.
I'm telling you why.
Beat DeSoto. Like they beat Dez White, them dude. Like Dez White.
First of all,
would have went down in DeSoto history. He only lost 2 games, bro.
But he lost 2 games.
But I'm saying, like, that's like saying if somebody played against Jordan, then you talk about somebody playing against goddamn Jim Jackson.
Well, y'all make the same argument for LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
No, I don't. I just say Michael Jordan my favorite.
What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you're talking about a guy who lost 2 games. That's a fact. I'm talking about a guy who didn't lose no games, and he beat state champions. And that Duncanville team probably could have beat a lot of those teams.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't even think the last 2 Duncanville teams is the best Duncanville teams. Duncanville team, bro. Like, just because you win it don't mean you was the best team. It could have been a better team.
I got you.
I agree with Todd on that.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna go back to this. When I asked y'all at the beginning of the show, I asked you guys. I said, "Hey, man, look at here. Tell me what a champion is." Ty said, "Yeah, you got to have a little luck." So clearly, those teams didn't have the luck that these champions had. So how is that even feasible?
I mean, but maybe because they wasn't going against the poker man. Like timeout. When they beat Snoop, this true story. I don't know if nobody know this. Them gold shoes that Kyler Murray wore, you know where he got them shoes from? He got them shoes from Emmett Jones. Kyler Murray didn't even wear them gold shoes. He waited till they were down in the second half, and then in the second half, he came back out with them gold Nikes on that Emmett got from somebody from somewhere, and went to work and erased a 20-point deficit. Now, like, come on. Like, the dude is kind of like Jordan of the high school football shit.
Right. I'm not saying that, Todd. I agree with you how special he is. And luckily, Emmett had those gold shoes.
But this is what I'm saying.
So those gold shoes propelled him from 20 down. That's what I'm saying. What if he didn't have those gold shoes? He was down 20.
I mean, then he would have had to be down 28. You know, like you wouldn't, I'm just saying, like put that in your mind where you beat somebody, they go switch their shoes, and then they beat your ass by 20.
Listen, first of all, I think that Kyler Murray and those Allen teams are some of the best teams ever. That's why it's kind of hard that when you see that, not to say, okay, at least two of those Allen teams should be in top 5, right? At least two of them, right?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to take it further, Will. Like, hold on. Will, like, listen to me. Like, listen to what I'm saying. Was this DeSoto team more explosive than Teddy Bridgewater, Miami Northwestern team?
I don't know. Were they? I don't know that.
See, now I'm asking you a question. Now you were like, nah.
Well, I don't know how explosive a Teddy Bridgewater Miami Central team is.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure.
Was that one the team that played Southlake and
they played Southlake
in SMU?
Yes.
Well, they drugged them.
No, they didn't drug them. See, that's what you confused.
So is it Teddy Bridgewater or was it the other dudes that was going to Miami?
It was all of them. The defensive line, that they had every damn position.
I guess what I'm asking.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you about Texas football, bro.
Is their colors blue?
Yeah, blue and gold. You're the Bull.
And they played at SMU, right?
Yes.
And they played Southlake, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a one possession game. It was like 27-21.
I didn't even know that was Teddy Bridgewater.
But this is my point to you though, Will. Like, okay. I've never seen a team more explosive with athletes on the field playing a Texas team than that team. And Southlake was still they were playing goddamn prevent against these motherfuckers that couldn't stop bombs. They still getting bombs on them. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, in Texas, being the most explosive team don't really mean shit. Because you're going to play teams that's going to know how to counter that shit with the run game and different stuff. And you got to realize, as good as Miami Northwestern was, and this is why Southlake up there too in the rankings, they only lost by 1 touchdown with a new head coach. Because remember, Ty Dodge just left. Ty Dodge was gone. Mm-hmm. You got what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Howard Watson took over. So they ain't really had a coach the first game of the year neither.
Well, I don't even know how Southlake jumped into this.
I'm talking about the great team that go on my list. It's data.
Okay. Well, that's fine. To me, I'm not debating your list, Todd.
So who number 2?
Oh, I don't really know.
See. Okay, so before DeSoto played this year, who was number 1?
And it's funny, man, because I'm gonna give you the number 1 that I think that I like. And this is why. Duncanville, even though they went to those games and they actually they lost the state championship games, it's true. They are great teams. They are really, really good teams. Like I played on Carter teams that was good, but we didn't win the championship, so I can't call them one of the greatest teams. You know what I'm saying? Just me. I would say that if that Duncanville team, because this year they lost to DeSoto, and yes, they lost 1 game, and they lost to the state champions. But I think that team was just as good as anybody else too. And the reason why I say that is because they had 2 guys on offense, DeCoria and Caden, that were home run hitters anytime you lined up to play. And they had a quarterback who who has the Elite 11 quarterback. Then you turn around on defense, you got a 5-star defensive end. You got another 4-star defensive tackle in there. You had so many weapons that on that field, whatever field they lined up on, that Duncanville team probably would have had the best players on each side of the ball as long as they was on the field.
But this is my thing with that though, Will. And I heard you ranking, talking all that shit. When Duncanville got their ass whooped by DeSoto this year, DeSoto got a 5'8" defensive tackle, bro. Like cut that shit out.
Okay.
So all that big size shit don't mean man, all that don't mean that hype shit don't mean shit. They got beat by kids that just play harder. Yeah, them other kids may go on to have a long career or whatever. But they still got beat by kids that just play football hard.
Right. So you would agree that DeSoto team was pretty damn good, huh?
I put like Snoop, didn't he? I put him number 5 all time.
But why? Well, I know that they should be number 1.
That's your opinion.
All right, let's go on. Move to the next question. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, we need a woman host too to help like move the goddamn segment.
Well, Ty, we didn't have this problem last week.
I know, because Diggs just started hollering and shit.
Well, Diggs and B. Ross are very professional. So here's the next question: the best players from 2005 to now.
And I ain't gonna say Kyler Murray, so because we can all get that over with.
Who first? Snoop, you Todd, you first.
I'll go first. Hey, hit my list up there. Bam, and I'm explaining. Nah, see, it's the wrong list.
His players list, Pat.
Yeah, players list. Will all out of order.
Yeah.
Bam.
Now, I took Kyler Murray out the equation because I get tired of hearing the name all the time. Now, I picked these kind of by positions. Like Trey Allen was the best offensive lineman I've ever seen in high school when he was at South Grand Prairie.
Okay.
Nikita Whitlock was the best football player I've ever seen in high school, period. Like, I've never seen nobody dominate a game or play with reckless abandon like him. To me, he's the he the greatest defensive fucking player I've ever seen in high school. I don't even know how to say Ish's name, but we played against him. Ish for 2 years probably had like about 200-something tackles a game. Played the Den Ryan, played safety, went to Texas. He didn't have no great career in Texas, but at Den Ryan, he was one of the best football players I ever went against. Taylor Young was probably one of the best linebackers that I've seen. From just watching linebacker, like he was one of the best of the best. He was just undersized though, but he could fucking play. And Sergio Kendall was probably just the best athlete, just big athlete that I've seen. That I wish he could have played in some of that upper level competition. So he could have really shown how dominant he was. It didn't have to play both ways, in Woodrow every damn game. But them my 5 that I picked.
All right. Snoop?
Yeah, Sergio almost made my list. He's on the outside looking in. I got Kyler Murray is wild card as well with mine, but I'm gonna go Myles Garrett and Arlington Martin, Matthew Stafford. Outside of Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford is probably the best quarterback that I've seen play live.
Yeah, I agree.
Then Colin Simmons, like I say, man, just a lot of the success Duncanville had over there. He was a game-changing player like Myles Garrett was to me. And Crab, that might be a personal thing because of just watching him as an athlete from the time he was in the 5th grade. But just watching him in that system with what's my man name from John Tyler when they was running
Alan Wilson.
With running Alan Wilson. I just look at what Michael Crabtree could have done in some of these other systems, but I still watched him as an athlete in that system. And then Vaughn, again, Vaughn and Myles Garrett, just watching them as defensive ends, they just, I just ain't seen I hadn't seen any guys dominate the game like those guys did in high school, so those are my guys. Those are just game-changing guys, game-changing players that I seen play. Like I said, I mean, Todd watched a lot of these guys on film when he was getting ready to play those guys. So, me as a fan, I ain't really watching them trenches like that. But those defensive ends, they get a chance just to pop, and just stand out when you watch them. So that's about it. I didn't have any offensive linemen because I ain't watching them like that.
Yeah. Nah, Trey Allen was the real deal in high school, man. Like, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm one of them.
I knew that name. I knew that name when recruiting time came, and then when college came. So like I say, you guys got a chance. Y'all in there watching that thing, So y'all kind of see who game changer like that.
Hey, but look, hey, Snoop, I'm telling you, Matthew Stafford, man. When we say, man, I ain't never seen nobody throw no football like him before in my life.
Nah,
that shit sound like a hurricane.
Yes,
how was that, Ty? Where was you at when you played against him?
At Lincoln.
In the playoffs?
Yeah, his junior year, yeah, we lost to him at Foster. And then his senior year, remember, that's when the thunderstorm came right before kickoff. When we went to state that year. She run out the field.
Yeah, he could sling. He was.
But I ain't never seen nobody warm up like him, like he had his own balls and like he had his own coach that like didn't nobody touch nothing that dealt with him. It was kind of like we played Rex Burkhead. It was like he got his own personal trainers and then it's the team over there with everybody else.
Well, look, it paid out for real.
Yeah, Will, them balls were coming. You could just hear it flying through there like damn missiles. I was like, man, God damn.
Hey, so Ty, you got a chance to play against Kyler, right? So
yeah,
it's safe to say that you didn't put him on there for argument's sake, right?
Yeah,
but you do get a chance to play against him twice?
I went against him once. The second time I had left, I was gone to sock then.
Okay. So how was it?
We would have beat him if I'd have stayed at Skyline. We would have beat Kyler Murray in that year.
Tell me the year.
Hey man, who did that laughing shit in the background? Now I'm gonna tell you why though, Snoop. Like the reason you gotta realize when I was there, that group, we had been through a lot of them heartaches of being up and losing and going through that. But you gotta realize, so as a new coach took over, but he really just inherited the shit I built and the guys that I was with that we built. And he came in first year and walked into a great situation, but they had never been through them adversity times like that. When the coaches that was still there, they were like, Coach, if y'all would have stayed one more year, we would have beat them because we would have known how to handle the situation instead of getting rattled. But because that new chemistry got to start.
Because that situation was new to that coach.
Yeah. And he had been successful so far that they say he wasn't ever listening to nobody else. He thought he knew it all.
Okay. Well,
going through stuff definitely matters. It definitely matters.
Yeah. No, I mean, shoot, that's adversity, right? That's part of building that championship culture, building that team out. So, Snoop, when you look at Von Miller, I mean, because apparently you like defensive ends. You like them. You got two on your list.
When D ends are unblockable and they take over, it just stands out. It just stands out. When you watch a dude that can't get blocked, like my man that played for Sock back in the day, with what's that? What's my man name with the SMU? Mosley.
Marcus Mosley.
Marcus Mosley. Shoot. I mean, like when them dudes like that stand out and they unblockable and they play, they stand out.
Yeah.
Them DNs stand out.
They do, man. But them two great ones too. It's. I think the thing impressed me about your list is Colin might be the only one that made that list that I haven't played a college down yet.
But I'm gonna tell you when. Oh, gone.
No, I was about to say something else, Todd. But then I thought about the year I was about to say that person.
Oh yeah, they said Ja'Cory Harris was the quarterback that went to Miami.
That's who I thought that went to Miami.
Yeah. Good job, man, Dig. I mean, I messed up the names, but hey, you got the scenario.
No, I didn't get the scenario.
Okay, but then
Bridgewater is different than Harris.
I'm then a lot of these cats was Rashida Jones. And I think the hip injury robbed Rashida because, like, if you put Rashida on a fucking Duncanville team, like, it ain't no stopping him. Like, it wasn't no stopping him by himself. But you put him with that type of group of people, hell nah.
Yeah, it'd be unfair.
Hey, and Rashida can play the run.
Yeah.
See, some people just talk about the sack factor, but then their weakness on run down.
Yeah.
Nah, he can play both of them.
Nah, he was a dog, man. I mean,
he was a dog.
Watching him play at Lincoln, he was a killer.
He'll take it too far and be like, "Hold it, coach."
All right.
But I hate he broke his hip.
And on the next note, we're gonna go to Pat. Pull up the questions. All right, we got y'all top 5. What we got, Pat?
Don't be asking Pat like you didn't come up with this.
Hold up. Before we do that, we got to get that vote in for that second round. So we got to
okay. Yeah. Good call, Pat. On that second round, who won, Todd or Snoop? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat right now. And then
I think I might mess around and get the fan vote on that because Todd players, a lot of them guys, a lot of people vote might not even know about some of them. So that might help me win this one. Todd went in the trenches. That's gonna help me with the fan vote on this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to them underdogs that a lot of people be forgetting about. Them unsung heroes.
Now you talking about real winning coaching. You talking about coaching. Because like you say, them dudes, you watching them dudes open holes and the running back get all the credit, you know.
Yep.
Dominant players. I told him I knew that you would be more prepared on that kind of stuff because I told you watch film, you play against these guys, so you know. You know the intricacies.
I still don't think Todd beat me, Diggs, but it's all good.
Weird, man. Like this your thing, weird. You say, okay, this my best team all time. Okay. Then I say, okay, that team just played this year. So before this year, who was the best team? I don't know. I just know who it is this year.
Well, I don't know. Like if you ask me like who was the best team, like I don't know. Like I couldn't have sat there and asked you that. What I know I saw this year was 2 really, really good teams. And that's just what I saw. Last year, I mean, I can't tell you, like, I thought your second state championship team might have been one of the most impressive coaching and physical style of play there ever was in Texas high school football. I thought that was very, very, very impressive from start to finish. I thought it was impressive. With a third-string quarterback.
Hey, Will, and that's why I'm going to go back to the first team because what's my man named Todd that was playing running back that played DB for you that was hurt all year?
Javon.
See, he wasn't hurt the year before that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like that first team, you saw, like Todd and them had to manufacture that second year.
That's what made it impressive to me.
I mean, yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. That you didn't go in to say which one was the most impressive. You said which teams were the best. You know what?
I'm saying I thought that team, to me, what they did. Now, again, I'm telling you this because I don't have a top 5. I cannot sit here and tell you from 2005 a definitive top 5.
Right.
What I can tell you is that if I got the best player in the state, I got the best player in the history of football, I can tell you out of my top 5. Well, I can't tell you my top 5. all Allen teams that Kyler Murray started on, and DeSoto.
But let me tell you something about that too, Will. When Allen them won their first state championship,
mm-hmm.
it was one key mistake that happened in that I believe it had to be the 5th round game because they beat us in the 4th round. Terry Mims at Stony Point jumped off sides on 4th and 2. And they had stuffed him. And Allen got to keep the ball and ended up going down there scoring and I think beat Round Rock Stony Point. And if that boy, like they was on Allen ass. But, like the little bit of mistakes here and there, like it come to haunt you.
Maybe that moment was too big for my guy. And what we talk about about luck. We talk about
it luck.
You know what I mean? So
it's luck and everything.
Yeah. But it was a lot of luck going to 36-0. 3 state championships, back to back to back. You know what I mean? So Snoop won the second one. Snoop. We got the 3rd round coming up.
Hey man, I got a question.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Von Miller wasn't even no dog in high school like that, man. Y'all went for the names, in the league names, the Crabtree in the league.
Well, you gotta ask Snoop about that, Todd. Snoop, you gonna defend your guys or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna defend my guys. Now, with Crabtree, again, I saw Crabtree, one of the better two-way players. Crab could have went to college. I'm not looking at Crab, the wide receiver at Texas Tech. I'm looking at Crab, the system that he played in at Carter, and the dual athlete, both ways, playing on both sides of the ball. Now Vaughn, I didn't watch DeSoto week in, week out like that. So maybe I did become a creature of watching Vaughn when I saw Vaughn them play certain teams. And he just dominated. You know what I'm saying? He dominated, when I saw him play. So maybe he didn't dominate the whole season, but when I saw him line up, he was dominant. And DeSoto, they wasn't the offense that they became.
Yeah.
He was like, here we go. The next question. Top 5. Just give me your 5, guys. Top 5 from 2005 to now in the DFW. Just the DFW.
Okay, I'll go first again.
Top 5 players?
No, your top 5 teams in DFW.
Okay.
From 2005 to now.
Remember, I'm excluding every team that we did not talk about.
Okay, so you starting over. Got
you. Yeah.
Here we go.
So I'm starting out. If your school was named beforehand, like you're not in this list. I like y'all school I didn't use his points. But and then I would switch Slide, Guy, and Sock up, and then Trinity supposed to be 5.
Okay. So Sock 3 and Trinity 5 and Guy 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that Denton Ryan team to me was the best out of this group. Then that Highland Park team that beat Manville, because that Manville team was probably one of the most talented teams I've seen.
Is that the team that had the quarterback coach Derek King?
No. It was after he graduated. It was the head coach's son. That team, that's what I'm talking about. That Manville team that had all them people, it lost to Katie, who I had number 1. So that's what I'm saying. It was no way, no DeSoto team was going to put more talent than that Manville team had on that particular team for explosion and offensive firepower.
I don't know.
I'm saying because the prior DeSoto teams have had it. Like, I think the DeSoto team in 2010 was more explosive than the team this past year.
Well, the team last year
had 4 D1 receivers.
But go ahead, Ty. Keep going. We don't want to.
Yeah, man. You see the list? I'm talking about they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sock number 3.
Sock number 3. Is that Trinity team? That was a line weaver team, right?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they ain't that one state with nobody else.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and it's supposed to be the 06, 07 team, not the 19.
Snoop, who you got? Give us your top 5. Throw his top 5 up there, Pat.
Yeah, I didn't send in a different list, but put my list up, and I'm gonna show you how my list I'm gonna rearrange my list right here. All right. So since we not taking any of the same teams, and I'm gonna take that team, I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna go. My number 5 is gonna be the Duncanville team that lost to Hail Mary. Duncanville that lost to Hail Mary. I'm going with Skyline that didn't win it with Mike Davis and that group. What's my man, the quarterback from Holmes?
Jay Hall.
Jay Hall. I'm going with that group at 4. I'm going with the Hail Mary team at 5, Duncanville. I'm going with the Skyline team at 4. I'm going with what year was that Denton Ryan, the boy that went up to the boy that went to Oklahoma State?
Oh, you talking about that was Denton Guy, I think.
That's what I meant, Denton Guy. That's what I meant, Denton Guy.
Yeah, that was J.W. Walsh and
I'm going with them. Yeah, I'm going with them at 3. I'm going with them at 3. I want them at 3.
They lost to Malcolm Brown in the state championship.
I'm going with them at 3. I'm going with DeSoto. I'm going with Sock from 2022, and then y'all second championship team, and then I'm going with the DeSoto team that just won as number 1.
Thank you, Snoop. Well, so here's my question to you guys. It doesn't matter if they won championships. It's just who's the better team. So meaning, like for an example, if this team won a championship, but this team was a better team, they would have beat them. They would have beat the team that won the championship. Is that how you're looking at it?
I think that Skyline team, where they had the squirrel, what was that, the squirrel that ran out there or something like that?
The Fox. South Lake. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why it was that South Lake team that was so important, because like they ain't supposed to win that game. They ain't supposed to win that game. That Skyline team would have won a championship.
Yeah. Didn't we almost have it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's find out who won this round so we can get to this lightning round and get out of here.
But see, I'm telling you how you be contradictory too, man.
How?
Because one minute you'll be like just the best team, but then you'll be like, if they ain't win the championship, that shouldn't be a consideration type talk.
Well, I was talking about the best team is still DeSoto. I kept asking y'all how you become the best. Would you rather be the best team or a championship team? So,
but I don't think I think in this debate, like if they didn't win it, like if you can show documentation of a particular team that was higher on the board that they lost to that kept them from being up there is the reason why they wasn't a champion, then I make it go with you. But we can't have this. Like we was good at Skyline that year with Mike Davis. Man, we lost to South Woods in the 3rd round. Like we ain't doing nothing to get put in no talk. We lost in the 3rd round, bro. Don't give a damn how good we were.
So you saying that y'all should be put in one of the best conversations?
No, I'm saying, when you start considering losses and stuff, because to me, one of the top teams that people gonna trip on is the Trinity team I put on there. Because that Trinity team is the one that lost to the South Lake team when it was 21-22. And when at Texas Stadium when couldn't nobody get in the stadium no more.
Mm-hmm.
with Riley Dodge them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That team easily, if they beat South Lake, they probably in the top 3 great teams of all time. But they lost in the second round to them. But they lost to a great team that went on to win state. We lost to South Woods, who went on to get blown out the next week. So that shit don't count.
Well, I think my question still is would you rather be a champion or would you rather be the best team?
I want to be a champion. Champions live forever.
So I can't understand how, like that there are good teams that didn't make it, that had an opportunity to make it, and for whatever reason, the football gods didn't deem them worthy to be champions.
Will, go check out my list. From
You
the
got a
top
great
5.
list, Todd.
No, but listen. All of them, it was only 2 teams that won state champions out of all the teams I listed.
That's my whole question. That's why I asked you that. So if it's just the best teams, then we just saying it's the best teams. But championships don't have a say-so in this.
Now championships do gotta say so.
So how are they the best teams? How are they on the list with other champions?
No, but because of who they lost to, like what I'm saying, the Duncanville team of 18-19 lost on a Hail Mary.
Uh-huh.
So that means by the grace of God, a ball falling here or a ball falling there, they could have easily been in the top 2 and the roles could be reversed. I can't really penalize a team that lost on a Hail Mary.
Yes, you can.
No,
yes,
I can't.
You can.
No, I won't.
Penalize a team because they didn't win it.
I get you. Yeah, but I'm saying it's a difference. Okay, Snoop. In the game in 02, the dude dribbles the ball. The dude hadn't hit a shot the whole game. The dude throw the shit up the half court, it go in the goal. That's just a freak of nature thing. That ain't like you got out coached.
No, you're right. No,
it's just a freak of nature. So I'm not gonna. I judge freak of nature incidents a little bit differently than I do if you went out there and you just got beat.
All right, so watch this, Todd. We played. You probably was there. We played Waco.
Can I tell you this story? At Texas Stadium, and what you call it, picked the ball and was running it, and y'all just had to run out the time, and he got stripped of the ball. They got the ball back, scored, and won the game. That's a coaching thing, though.
No. So watch this. That's where you're wrong. So in the huddle, Coach Chambers said, "Don't try to pick the ball, just knock the ball down." Robert Hawkins got hurt, so that was Trick White came in, which is our third corner.
Richard White, who went to Alcorn.
Yes, and he
saw
and he saw an opportunity to make a play because he in the game. All he had to do was knock the ball down. We like this, and we was getting ready to play Permian the next week, which we would have drugged them. Because you got to keep in mind, we done shot out 3-4 shutouts up into that Waco game.
But this my thing though, Will. It was nothing wrong with catching the pick, just fall down.
Well, either way it go, he didn't follow directions. So in not following directions, he picked the ball and took one step and got stripped. And the crazy thing about it, the ball was on the sideline. I was standing right here running to the ball, and the ball, and Texas Stadium got that crown and it sloped. That ball did not roll. It just hit the ground and stayed there.
I was at that game, Will.
So what I'm saying is
that game too.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that game, like you can't consider us in your view, we will be considered one of the best teams. But
no, you lost to Waco. Waco didn't win. No, man, we talking about state championship Hail Mary, and you talking about the goddamn
No.
Waco
You was talking about Skyline.
Yeah, that's why I say yeah. Take them out there.
Okay, cool. So yeah. That's totally different.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like you in a state championship game, and somebody hit a fluke shot from half court. I mean, damn, bro.
Well, at that point,
Hail Mary. That's a 1 in 99 type probability type shit.
Coach, that's why they got football gods.
Or demons. Sometimes you can win because of the devil.
Well, it's the losers who got football demons. It's the winners that got football gods.
Nah, because sometimes winning ain't always good for you neither. Sometimes winning make you think you some shit bigger than what you is and end up getting your ass later on. And you really wish you had a loss. Shit.
Well, at that point, I'm a winner. So We'll learn how to win. Winners learn how to win. That's why you and Snoop keep going back to back to back. So, next question. All right, top five. Did we? Who won that round?
We done did everything with.
Yeah, we got a bonus round though. One bonus round. Who won that round?
You never put out the vote, so people vote right now.
Yeah, I know, man, producer.
Yeah, real quick. Okay, I see it. Get your votes in real quick because we about to last question and we out of here. Guys, I appreciate y'all for coming. You know,
I like you too, Will.
And Todd, you know, you always my favorite. You know what I mean? I felt like you came on here and wanted to go at me, and apparently the people in the chat thought the same thing.
No, man, it because you attacked me and Snoop.
I did not attack y'all.
Man, me and Snoop was up late last night, like debating, like trying to get with your producer to make sure everything was right.
Yeah, but all I said was I just said my favorite team. That's all. But who we got, Pat?
That's always when I got enough just to count it for me. I won. Give me my money.
Who we got, Pat?
Yeah, we gonna.
That's always when I got enough just to count it for me. I won. Give me my money.
This is a bonus round.
Playing on East history.
This for you, Snoop. Top 5 DFW basketball teams.
Since 2005?
Since 2005.
2005. I wonder what's wrong with my phone. Showing up. Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That must be just my phone looking like that. All right. Number one gotta be Bosch now. I mean, we talking about in Dallas or we talking about the state?
DFW.
Okay, yeah, I'm going with Bosch and them. I'm going with that group. I'm gonna go with that group. And then that's number one. Bosch, I'm going 1 to 5. Okay. I'm gonna go with Bosch and them group is 1. I'm gonna go with the group at Duncanville. I'm gonna go with the group at Duncanville with the group at Duncanville with Anthony Black, Ron Holland, and all those guys that went undefeated. No, they lost 1 game. I'm sorry, they lost 1 game. I'm gonna go with that group as number 2. I'm gonna go with them number 2. I think that was I think that had to be 2021, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's 2021. I'm gonna go with those 2 groups, 1 and 2. I can't put them there. They won, but I can't go with Marcus Smart right there. Can't go with that group there.
I got one, Snoop, because I ain't gonna name no 5. The Dunbar team with Jeremy Smith now.
That's a good one right there. They was gonna be my number 4. They was gonna be my number 4. My 2011 team, I was gonna go with that group. My 2011 team I was gonna go with them at 5.
Who was on that team?
I think that was Shannon and Tuck, but I had Jordan Williams, Jalen Jones, and Jerry Henry on the front line.
Yeah, that's the one where y'all beat Lincoln at Kincaid, right?
Right. Yeah.
At the end of the day, when LB was there.
Yep. And that team right there, that if Jalen Jones would have been eligible the whole year, he didn't get eligible to Christmas. If he'd have got eligible the whole season, I would have took that team would have been ranked higher. Because when he got eligible, we didn't lose no game. You know, from Christmas through the rest of the year. So I'm gonna keep that team at 5. At 3, I had 6. A tough one. It's a tough one. That's a tough one there, boy.
Ty, who you got?
Shit. What?
Yeah,
I thought 3 of the teams that he said, you know, I really wasn't thinking Duncanville, but yeah, I agree with them. Yeah, they definitely got to be on there. They got 2 goddamn playing in the NBA, top picks. So, yeah, them. I like that team that whatchamacallit had at Dunbar with Jeremy Smith now. That was one of my favorite teams.
Yeah,
What would y'all rank that Plano East team?
Not on this list.
Well, see, that's why I say, they not on that list. I mean, if we go with winning, I mean, you know, I would have put Marcus Smart now in front of them. And I don't think
didn't Plano East go 40-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, Lincoln wasn't on there just because they went 40-0 to me.
Well, they had great players, right?
Well, great players, and then they was exciting. I mean, you got to look at the people they beat that year. I mean, you just got. I mean, it's a lot. You got to look. They beat during that year. You know, they beat us, the team that went and won, the team that lost on the half-court shot. You know, just like you talking about the Soto football team, who they beat. Like these guys beat us. They beat Dunbar. They beat, you know, a team that could have been on the list with Seagoville. You know, I mean, it's guys on the list that they beat. You know, Madison. You know, all these teams were state-ranked. All these teams could have ended up winning championships themselves.
Yeah, they beat Bryson right now and Deron Williams.
Yeah, they beat Bryson them down, you know, and they beat Cedar Hill, who was the top 5 team in the country at that time.
Yeah, and they beat what was the big man that went to the league, Ike Dugar or something like that.
Yeah, big Ike, you know, Ike the Garland, you know what I mean? They just like they went 40-0, but look at they 40-0.
They kind of like that DeSoto team last year, huh, Snoop?
Kind of like DeSoto, like what you saying. DeSoto beat Duncanville, and yeah.
But I'm saying I agree with that too, though. But like when I'm thinking of it, they was a chemistry team. They wasn't like talent. They wasn't the most talented team because they only could play 6 people that could really play.
Well, see, that's why I said the DeSoto team 2016. What's the boy name that went to Ohio State? Kind of like running back, wing back type.
What's his name? Dontre Wilson.
Dontre Wilson and all them kids, man. I thought they was explosive, man. You know.
Well,
they had
Dontre, he wasn't on that team though.
Yeah, yeah. Because the team that won it in 16. That's when they had the Robinson kid at quarterback, correct?
Yeah.
They had Robinson. They had Chenault. They had Chenault. They went to Colorado.
Yeah, KD.
They wasn't on that team. It was the kid that went to Colorado. The other kid that went to Colorado. What was his name?
KD.
KD.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? If you put up 70 points in the state championship game against the team that's supposed to be the best team in the state, does that not count as explosive?
Well, Summer Creek.
It is explosive.
Summer Creek was supposed to be the best team.
No,
they playing in the state championship game.
Come on, Will. There's so many lopsided games like that, man. Come on, bro. Like, stop it.
I'm just saying they already beat Duncanville that year too. So
I'm saying them beating Duncanville that year early that season is what made like they wasn't gonna lose because they won that game. Like it was like they done slayed the giant. The mental shit was gone because they slayed them. It was no different than when we beat Alito. It was like, shit, we beat Alito, nigga. Ain't nobody else gonna fuck this up.
Well, that's why you appeared on 2 lists. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna critique this show real quick. I thought it was a good show and a bad show. I blame me. I take full responsibility for this show. Todd, you ended up taking on everybody on the show. I think you wanted it that way. So,
Will,
no, good. Go ahead.
Will, I know I owe y'all a better show. But I told you what I've been dealing with
No,
all
yeah,
day.
Snoop, we good. Yeah, we good. We good. We
So
good.
we're gonna make this show up with some more topics, and me and Ty gonna be able to give you. We're gonna be able to give you what we need.
Yeah, it's all good. I understand. But any important words, Snoop? You got something you want to roll with?
Hey man,
fans.
Just man, I'm just excited with football season getting ready to come up. You know, high school football, that's one of my favorite things. So I'm excited about the year. I'm excited about going to watch some fall practices, you know, before school start. And getting ready to kick it off, man. Getting ready to kick it off. You know, I'm excited about the year. I'm ready to go to Ty. There's some people that told me what am I wasting my time for going down coming down the North Shore.
Yeah, I know, man. You know how it is. You know, hey.
They already talking noise.
Yep. Hey, Snoop. One thing I just booked the buses today.
I don't need no bus. I already told WeFall what I need. I told WeFall y'all about one with some of them jackets or something like that. I got to have my sideline apparel. Y'all ain't in the district no more.
Yeah, you know we gonna take care of you, Snoop. Hey, you and your old man, you know, y'all get the premium stick.
Yeah, we're gonna be up in there. We'll be sitting right there. My uncle live right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm ready for these. I'm ready for these type of guys, man. This really what you coach for.
No doubt.
Yeah, hey, see, hey, we got our bus papers today, Willow.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's go time, Todd. What you talking about? It's go time. It's go time. And I think, you know, for me, guys, and this is me being, you know, 100. It's not every day you get opportunity to interact and enjoy fellowshipping with two great coaches like y'all, and it's cool because y'all my boys. So it makes it even better, man. And I always say this, man. You know, this community and the things and the places we from. Like we got a lot of really, really great coaches here. We got a lot of great history here. Our history has to be shared. And I'm really excited about the season, not just for Utah, because I think you're going to do something that you haven't done in the last few years. And I think you're going to shock some people. I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? I think you're going to show well this year. And I think for you, your next step in your progression is being able to come out of that preseason 2-1. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that I know you looking forward to and having that ability to do. And Snoop, man.
Who is the preseason? Who we got?
North Shore, Duncanville, Longview.
Oh yeah, you right, Will. Shit, we can get 2-1. We did 2-1. We did good.
We did good, Snoop.
Yeah. Loading that thing up. You know, I love that.
Yeah. We got to find out what we made fast.
And Snoop, man, tell everybody what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your program, what you got going, and let the people know, man.
I'm gonna hold off of that, Will. For we're gonna jump that off in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go. Yeah. I'm not prepared to go into detail with that yet. I want to. Like I want to.
I got you. We'll hold that tight. So
yeah.
With that being said, man, appreciate all you guys coming on. Appreciate everybody tuning in this week. We're gonna do everything in our power to make sure we give you a better product moving forward. I understand that these guys came in and you know they fought hard and you know during the course of the match we evened it up a little bit and we took our lumps and bruises and we kind of got going, got in a little rhythm and we got off track. We will be consistent in how we move. No, we do not need another moderator, Michelle. I don't even know you, but I'm gonna call you out because you're trying to take my job. Can't let you do that.
Hey, tell J-Mac stop running from me.
Yeah,
I agree with Todd. I agree with Todd. Now, if you're gonna jump in there, if you're gonna try to jump in the debate, you gotta let somebody else moderate, man.
Well, I don't want to be in the debate, Snoop. You just wasn't fighting.
Yeah,
like you literally
that's what I told you.
You weren't swinging, man. I needed you to swing. Look, we came out. We came to you early. We was feeding you the ball. We was getting you going. But man, you was bricking. You was airballing. You was walking the ball up the court. We get 8 seconds and shit. I'm sitting here fussing at the other coach. Like, man, put this kid in. He like, no, Snoop, the best we got.
Look here. Give us 2 more weeks before Todd starts, and we're gonna give you one of them 3.5, 4 hour classics.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna do that. But
because we ain't built for this script shit. Like we just need to sit around with some paper and pen.
Well, then you need to go on Sunday Night Show with J-Mac.
J-Mac don't let me on no more. J-Mac got something against me now because he got a little DeSoto ring. I see how y'all done turned to DeSoto homers lately. So you take your clip shirt off.
I ain't taking nothing off, sucker.
You know
Let
what?
me tell you something.
It's a clip shirt. I bet that's green trimmed on the outside.
I got a barrel on my shirt. I got a barrel on my shirt. Okay.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna have to jump off, man.
Wait, you probably go jump off, Snoop, go get some rest. And Todd, thank you for coming on, but we're not gonna prolong this any longer.
Hey, but man, I want to know why J-Mac don't never let me on. He don't send the link no more.
Well, J-Mac don't like you no more, Todd. So if you just never wonder what it was, he don't like you. But he was going for you tonight. He was like, yo.
That's why I tell him I'm gonna come up there to EOS or whatever that crap called. Well, what is that?
EOS is the bomb. Great workout center.
Yeah, every time I pass by EOS, it looked like a damn club or something.
Bro, it is hard to park up there, man. It's like cars all in the streets, all at the gas station. It's ridiculous.
It ain't that many healthy people in Dallas.
Like a mug.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, Todd, call J-Mac. His number hasn't changed. He's been in these chats very active, and he's gonna get up in the morning to go sit in the sauna. He does wear a t-shirt and socks in the sauna.
Right. With his ice cream cone.
Yeah. All right, fellas, y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right. Yeah, that was a rough one, Pat.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a rough one. I gotta do better than that, man. That was bad. We got a lot of work to do. But it's the second show.
We gonna watch this thing.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
We'll get it together. Thanks everybody for tuning in, man. And people have spoken. Well, I'll let y'all.
Yes, sir. We about this thing. If I can find the exit. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? All right, we're gonna exit.
I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from Bucket Time. I'm from Bucket Time. I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from Bucket Time. I'm from Bucket Time. I'm from Oak Cliff.
Tell the number where I'm from. Yeah, we want this work and we don't care. If it ain't real, I won't. Yeah, I'm Ric Flair with the long hair. Shaking it. When it comes to the money, I'm making it. In the city I'm from, every step as they come, I'm keeping it real, no faking it. I'm from the cliff. At the end of the day, ain't who get that, I'm 214.
817, I'm repping it. Big shoes to feel, I step in it. I'ma keep it crunk whenever I rap through the funk, so strong, I'm flexing it. Up in the pump, we throw out. Anything that I'm on, it's no salt. Put the ball in my hand, I go out. If it's good, then you might as well go out. Jumping, I clean like a model. I'm cleaner than Dion in Colorado. Mashing the glass on the throttle. I'm leaving them broke cause I got $1. Rocking the willow because I'm tough. Everybody be tripping because I'm rough. All the fans will be cheering and then I puff. Disappear in the corner and then I bust. Willow.
Where?